on, everybody. In just a couple of minutes, we'll get started with Tiger Stamp Club Live. Well, hello there. My name is Manny Rios, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Oklahoma. And it is 6:30 on a Monday night, which means it's time for another episode of Tiger Stamp Club Live, where we make great cards. And I have a super fun, super cute, easy card that I still think packs a little bit of a wow. I mean, I like it. It's festive, it's fun. And did I say it was easy? It's super easy. I think you can use scraps to make this card. So you don't need a whole lot of stuff on tonight's card, which is great. You know, usually I bring you cards where you need a lot of stuff. And tonight we don't. It's simple. You know, I do tend to kind of either like all the bangs and whistles or clean and simple. Nowhere in between. How about you guys? So yeah, I know I just posted a photo of the card that we're making tonight. So not much of a time did you get a sneak peek of tonight's card. So let's get started, and let me just quickly go over the little bit of Stampin' Up! News that I know about, because there may be things I don't know about. We have a monthly subscription called Paper Pumpkin, and you have until August 10th to sign up for the next one, the August kit. That kit is birthday themed. We all can use birthday cards. And what's special about August's paper pumpkin kit is that it has 2 stamp sets in it. So you get an extra stamp set in that one. It's called Time for Cake. And again, you have until August 10th to sign up for that. You have only 2 more days for bonus days. And bonus days means that for every $50 order, you place in the month of July, you will receive a coupon code for $5 off an order in August. And those stack. So, like if you spend $150, that's before taxes and shipping, then Stampin' Up! Will send you 3 codes to use for $5 each off in July. So that would be $15 off an order in July. So it's super fun. And it's a great time to, if you're going to buy something, you might as well get a little bit back, right? And that I also have created the August host code. So if you wanted to order something for August, I'm talking specifically to my Stamp Club members, but anybody, if you use this host code, then you can get in on the last 2 days of bonus days. Just FYI. All right, I'm going to take that away for right now. And let me go back here and see. Oh, yeah. So let me hide this. And let's go to this and take a look. Oh, that's weird. Let's go to this. And let me move this over here like this. And let's take a look at tonight's card. Here it is. And when I saw this, I just thought, wow, what a fun, bright, and festive card this is. And I knew I just needed to make it. And I needed to have you guys see it. It's super fun. And it is using a bundle, that it's like off the, no, words are hard when I get on here. It's like out of the scope of the bundle, really, to do a card like this. An unintended card design, let's say. Because these words are not coming to me tonight. Let's take a look at the items we're going to be using for tonight's card. You can see by the example that Stampin' Up! Shows that this is a totally different look at this card. This is called the Round We Go bundle, and you can make rosettes with this. That's the big selling feature of this bundle, the rosette. But there's not one rosette on tonight's card. But I'm sure I will bring you one pretty soon that has a rosette. But anyway, this is the Round We Go bundle. It has stamps. It's a stamp and die set, and it has sentiments and images. So everything that you need to make a great card. And then we're using Regal's DSP strips and Bright DSP strips. Now, these DSP sets are 6x6, and they come in sets of 40 sheets. And so there's 10 different colors in each color family, and you get 2 each of 4 different designs, or 2 different designs. 2 double back designs. So that's 4 designs times 10 colors equals 40 sheets. Woo! It's going to be tough tonight, guys. Oh, you know what? Now, all right. Now, can you hear me? Now, can you hear me? I think I'm back on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's see. Okay, good. Good. Whew. Well, let's just while everybody can hear me and see my um, desktop, let's just get started. All right. So let me bring over my bits and pieces. Oh, I did want to show you before we actually got into it the actual bundle. So here is the stamp set. And then this is the die that creates the rosettes. And then you have ways to fancy it up. And tonight we are using this this die that's in the center of this one for our birthday light, the candle lights. So I thought it was a very inventive way to use this set. And it is designed by Cindy Schuster, who is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And again, I'm going to just dump everything out right here and show you what all we have. So we're going to start with a card base that is basic white. It is our standard card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. And then we scored it at 4 1/4. And then we're going to use it in landscape mode today. All right, so that is our card base. And then the only other major piece that we have is a panel, is a mat, a basic white mat that is 5 by 3 3/4. Okay. And we are going to build our design on this mat. We are going to start with a stamp. Yes, I was like, where is it? And I'm using Daffodil Delight ink, and then this little fun little background stamp. I'm calling it a background stamp because that's how I'm using it. But it's little starburst or little, twinkles. And so I am just going to start stamping in random fashion. These little stars or flickers or shine spots. again, words fail me. Shine spots, Manny, really? I cracked myself up. All right. So you can see how quickly we have added that to our mat. Now I'm going to close this up because invariably I will stick my fingers into it. And then I'm going to bring over my little cloth to clean any extra ink off my mat so it doesn't get on this white panel. And then I've got paper towel to just kind of dry it. All right, we should be good now. All right, so let me just show you the full size because on these strips it's hard to see. 3 of these are from the Regal DSP sets. So this is Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, and Real Red. And then this one is Pumpkin Pie, and it's from the Brights set. And really, you can use whatever patterns you want. You can use whatever colors you want. I think this would be a very, it would lend itself to any color scheme that you want to come up with. And then a couple of my candles I have cut just from a scrap piece of fresh freesia. And these are all 1/4 inch strips, except for my wicks. And my wick is about 1/8 of an inch strip. So again, if you keep track of your scraps, then this is not using a whole lot of stuff. All right. All right. So I am going, I don't know how Cindy did it, but I found it easiest to go ahead and place my candle lights down first. And so I am just going to start that one there. And then I'm going to place this one a little bit over here. And these are going to overlap a little bit. And then on this one, I'm going to let the side of it extend beyond the map because it layers on our card base, so we have plenty of room for that to happen. And when I was teaching school, we actually had a class. This is a long time ago, y'all, before computers in the classroom and everything, where we had to learn how to do bulletin boards. And I don't know why I remember this. Probably it was in my early formation of becoming a card maker and a scrapbooker, because that's all a bulletin board is a huge scrapbook page. And it said it's always good to go beyond the borders of your bulletin board to have items. It's more interesting to have items to go beyond just that square. So anyway, that's how come we're going a little bit over right there. I know it's a big long explanation that you probably don't care about. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do. So look, I have just placed where I think my candle lights are going to be, and didn't put a whole lot of thought into that. And now I am going to take this 1/8 strip of black, basic black cardstock, and I'm just going to cut 6 wicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I made them longer than I need. And then, like I said, I have 2 candles that I've created with fresh freesia. And the only reason why I did that is because that's how Cindy did it. And I figure she's an Stampin' Up! Artisan, so I don't, why second guess her color choices? But again, I think this would work with any colors that you choose. All right. So, hey, Diana, glad you're here. Hey, Susan Fritz, Janice Sharpton, Kelly, Janice Bean. Yay, Linda's here. I hope everybody can still see me, right? Still hear me. All right. So let's, I'm going to begin. Oh, yeah, wicks. So No, I think I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys know I'm going to lose it. And this is my Stampin' Pierce mat. And because I don't want things to get super sticky everywhere, I'm going to add my adhesive on my mat and kind of control it. And I think I'm just going to go all the way, or most of the way. And then I'm going to pick up one of these and add it. Now this is on the back, you guys, you know. And then when I turn it over, I have a nice little fresh freesia candle with a lit wick, right? And so now I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to try and get that wick right in the center of that highlight, that little bright spot. And then I've got that placed. Now I'm going to take my scissors and trim. Okay, that's as hard as it gets, guys, is building your candles. Now, oh, I forgot. I already die cut 6 of these yellow circles with the little starburst inside them. All right, so now I'm going to take this one, the red one, going to do the same thing. Add some adhesive. Grab a wick. And now I'm going to put this one like this. And trim. I was thinking this would be a good card, like if you were in a swap. Like I have a swap coming up that I thought this would be a perfect one. It doesn't use a whole lot of materials. It'd be easy to make multiples of, simple, but still meets my standard of being a great card. I like the bold colors. I like the fun design. And I love it. It's like my Jell-O, except the Jell-O takes a lot of time. It's super easy. You know that 12-layer Jell-O that I do at the holidays? It's super easy because, you know, it's Jell-O. But it does take a while because there's 12 layers and it takes about 30 minutes per layer to set up. But it's super easy. And I like things, but I mean, at the dinner part or at the dinner table or, you know, family get together, it is a big wow. So I like things that are simple that pack a wow. Got to get a wow in there, right? I'm trying to not have a whole bunch of wick. Of course, Cindy's wicks were all the same size. I'm not that good, guys. And you know, we just had Roman's 6th birthday, and you know, by the time you get all the candles lit on the birthday cake, then the first one that you lit is, you know, half its size. So I'm just recreating that fact. All right, you see how quickly this goes together. And I'm just making sure that I'm using the more solid side of the DSP. Yes, Kelly, I do too. Simple but nice. I like it. The only problem with my Jello, oops, I did this one first instead of the other one. I guess it doesn't matter. Is that people love it so much they expect me to make it every year. And so, you know, I'm spending 6 hours making Jello the night before Thanksgiving or Christmas. But it's okay. I do like doing it. I like seeing everybody's faces when I bring it. Have you guys been watching the Olympics? What's your favorite event? Oh my gosh. Did you guys, I mean, I didn't watch the opening ceremonies. We've been busy with Roman, but I did see the Celine Dion's special that she has on, I think it's on Netflix or one of those streaming services, where she talks about her stiff person syndrome that she's been diagnosed with, and she has an attack. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's amazing. I mean, she could have died, and that she's suffering with this. But anyway, this was the first time, like in 2 or 3 years, that she's performed, and she sang at the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, and it was amazing. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. Yeah, I do have a recipe for my Jello. I'll post it. All right, so I used 2 sentiments from the stamp set. For some reason, I'm not focusing very well, it doesn't seem. But I've got one that says hip hip hooray and one that says happy birthday. So I'm going to use my trimmer to cut this hip hip hooray straight. And then I'm going to fussy cut that one, which I could have done ahead of time. I thought about doing it because I hate fussy cutting on camera. But then, I mean, this card goes together so quickly that I was like, I'll have nothing to do. All right, so I am just going to manually cut this at an angle. All right. So you see that? You see how that is at an angle there? Maybe if I move over here, you can see. I don't think I need this anymore. Uh-oh. Sorry, somebody was trying to call me on my phone and it knocked me off for a second, but I think we're back. So you can see that I cut this off at an angle. Now I want this angle on this side to go this way too. And instead of just eyeballing it, I'm going to use the edge of the piece that I cut off because that's the angle that I really need. And I'm just going to line it up on top of my strip there and use it as a guide to cut the angle. Janet, I'm in class. Okay. And now my angles match. So use the piece that you trim off here as a guide to trim off on the other side. That's my tip for you for this. And then that's going to go right there. But I'm going to wait to attach that until I get this um, fussy cut out. And so I'm not going to be super fussy about this fussy cutting out. Just quickly. Carol says that Celine was the only good thing about the opening ceremony. Mary likes the women's gymnastics. That's my wife. My wife used to be into gymnastics when she was in high school, and that's what she loves to watch. And those athletes are amazing. I watched America beat Serbia in basketball yesterday. I think that was yesterday. That was fun. Oh, another thing that I saw was the synchronized diving. I have no clue how they managed to be so exactly together. It's amazing to watch. All right. See, that took no time at all. Okay. Again, these yellow circles were cut from a scrap that I had. These black sentiment strips were stamped and onto scraps. I use scraps for my wicks. And then the only thing I will have to say that I did cut 1/4-inch strips of DSP because I hadn't used those. But you understand what I'm saying. It is such a great card to use your scraps on. And now it's starting to seem like I should remind you that someone is going to win this card that I'm making tonight by all you have to do is comment, make a comment during tonight's live, and your name will go into a drawing to win this card. And people do win it, right? Right, Elizabeth? Right, Anita? Right, Denise? Has anybody here, okay, if you have never won a Tiger Stamp Club live card from me, then I would like you to post, what's a good word? Post, say, still waiting to win. That's a positive way to say it. Still waiting to win. I just want to know who has never won a card from me yet. Okay, hold on. To do this and try and get it on straight, I'm going to use my glass mat, the grid on my glass mat to make my panel straight. And then I have a much it helps me. Then I have a greater chance of getting my sentiment on straight. All right, now I'm going to add some mini Stampin' Dimensionals to the back of this. Men's gymnastics was amazing, huh? I only caught the last little bit of that, but yeah, Roman was there, and I was like, look how strong those guys are. All right. So we have a kind of a straight font on a straight sentiment strip, and then we have this script font on this fussy cut sentiment strip, and it just works. And this black and white sentiment with all those colors in the background, I think just pop. It pops. All right. So now I am going to add a few Stampin' Dimensionals to this panel and pop this entire panel up, and we'll be done. Notice there is no bling because this card doesn't need it. It's got enough pop and wow just with the stamping and the colors of the DSP and the sentiments and the white background. And again, this is an really not the strength of this bundle is not making birthday candles, but look how cute and bold and wow this simple card is. When I saw it, I was just like, wow, I really like that. And I think I'm just going to make several to do my my July swap with. All right, I think that's it. What do you guys think of this card? I think it is great. All right. Oh, look. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. Before I switch back, I got to make sure my camera sees me. My camera has a mind of its own. And I can't make, hold on, guys. So crazy. I can't make it come back to me. Oh, there it goes. I think it finally caught on to me. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm back. My camera was pointed down there and I couldn't get low enough I have to give it a hand gesture so it knows to look at me. It's too smart, I guess. But anyway, again, someone's going to win this card tonight. It might as well be you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for participating. It was a quick card, but a pretty one, and I'm excited to see who's going to win it. As always, I do appreciate your time, and I'll see you next week for another great card. Thanks for being here. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to look through the comments, answer any questions, and then we'll have our drawing. Hopefully, I'll post that tonight. Last time I forgot to post it for a couple of days. I will post it tonight, and hopefully it went well on both platforms, YouTube and Facebook. I hope. If not, let me know. I'll continue trying to iron out the glitches. Thanks for being here, guys, and I will see you. When will I see you? I'll see you next week for sure. All right. Bye.